couple of markings. On our vest front, there are darts, which are signaled by these triangular shaped lines here, as well as on our vest front. You can see that they also have darts running here and here. So what you need is your tailor's chalk, which this is white tailor's chalk. It comes in several different colors. Or you could use a pencil depending on your fabric. A pen, not always recommended, but again, it always depends on the fabric. Sometimes on denims, nothing will mark, or if it's some kind of pleather or something, which hopefully nobody is using anything as complicated as that. What I like to do is very simply, I take several straight pins and I mark, and I want to make my markings on the wrong side. So I have my pins here, release the fabric, flip it over, and everywhere where you see a pin, so there's a pin there, there's a pin here, there's a pin here, make a mark on both sides of the fabric. So I'm going to try to make it so you can really see it on the camera. This is definite overkill. But nothing wrong with making sure you can see your markings. So 1, 2, 3. Slide it over here. Put that one back. Move this one over here. And there. I'm going to release this side. So I like to do this before I take my patterns off, before I start sewing, and before I do any of my interfacing. Back. Back and repeat. Take my pins out. So I flip this back. Now you can see that there's our triangle, and then I can always go in and make lines if I want to. Actually, I recommend you make lines. That way you'll have a sewing guide. Once you sew this, your fabric will be straight at the bottom. It will eventually look like this. It kind of just all goes in together. See, it's a straight line, and then here there's like a little notch. Put my hand under, maybe that's easier to see. Like a little notch there. It's all for the dart. It's all part of pattern making. For interfacing, I'm going to use this very lightweight interfacing. Because my fabric is not see-through, the white of this is not going to show through, but sometimes when you're interfacing something that's rather thin, you want to pick either white or black, whatever color is not going to show through. This is also the iron-on. If you look very carefully, there are like these little sparkly things on it. Kind of looks like glitter. That's actually glue. So we'll iron our pieces to the glue side, cut them out first, and then iron them down. The pieces you will need to do this are the pattern number 6, the tab, and pattern piece number 4, which is our front facing. Again, because my fabric is rather heavy, I'm going to interface this because it does add a lot of stiffness, and it will make it iron very flat and adhere to the body like it is suiting. But I could also use cotton. I don't always have to use this sort of iron on. I actually in theater like to use cotton interfacing a lot, because actors are just so rough with everything that I find that the cotton works a lot better, because costumes in theater are washed every night, and that's a lot of stress on regular fabric and sewing. And this stuff, sometimes if you wash it a lot, it will actually start to peel away little by little, but that's not something that we have to worry about for this project. All right, I think that's all for the cutting out, marking, making notches process. See you soon.